1320 AM, WCVG Covington, Cincinnati, and 1320thevoice.com. This is the voice of Cincinnati.
Welcome to the show, Living the Dream on 1320 AM, WCVG, The Voice. We'll discuss today health, wellness, secrets to financial security, and other important topics that will allow us to live the dream. Life is sometimes scary. There's nothing like spending time with those that have already overcome life's dilemma. They've figured things out, and they are living the dream. This show is for those that are simple people, getting older and are ready for a certain quality of life. Remember, we're open for talk. Please call in and talk with us. This is Joe Banks. We're living the dream.
This is a roof alert. Is your roof leaking? Don't wait until it's too late. JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters has got you covered. They are insurance specialists in roofing repair. And a new roof is a large financial investment. And at JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters, they know roofs. They have over 30 years of experience and a great reputation, and they are licensed and bonded. Let them do a free roof inspection for you. And if you have any roof damage or storm-related repairs, they will find it. They are a full-service company that will find your problem, contact your home insurance company, make the calls, process your claim, and do the best to have your insurance company pay for the roofing repair. Call them. Give them a chance to see if you and your home may qualify. The service is free. So call 513-857-9835, 513-857-9835, and remember, the inspection is free. Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and President of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We are a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com. Welcome back. This is Joe Banks with Living the Dream on WCVG 1320 AM. And we have some very interesting guests today. We're going to have Mr. Josh Seek and his associate, Mr. Cody Griffith. If I messed that up, you can jump in and correct me. I get those teeth action going, Mr. Griffith. And they're from JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. We're going to get into their service today. We're going to get into their background and, just meet them. How you guys doing?
Great, how are you?
Great. Good. I'm glad to have you here with us today. We got a lot to talk about. This is Joe Banks on Living the Dream on 1320 AM. And as always, whether you're making money or making sense, this is the place for it to take place. We want to thank yesterday's guest. And we had a lot of fun with them, and we're going to have some fun here today. Let's get right to it. Let's turn and introduce our guest today and get a chance to get their background and see who they are. Mr. Six, tell us about yourself, tell us about your business.
I'm Joshua Seek. I'm the owner of JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. I grew up in Long Island, New York. I've been in the Ohio area for about 10 years now. And what we do is we help folks file claims with their insurance company because of storm damage. We help them get basically a free roof.
Okay. Well, I think you also brought today your claims specialist with you, Mr. Cody Griffith. Help me out here.
Yeah, it's Griffith.
All right.
I grew up in Hamilton, born and raised in Hamilton. Been working by the side of Josh Seek here for the past 6 or 7 years, and we're just here to help people.
That's what I'm talking about. And guys, before I forget, we got to give respect where respect is due. We're taping this show live right here in Middletown, Ohio, at Triple Moon Coffee Company. And we'd like you to come on and join us from time to time. It's a wonderful place to sit down, bring your Wi-Fi, sit down and talk. Strange enough, you guys may hear in the background, bring your dog too. So we mad at you, we ain't ashamed or embarrassed, because this is a community out here. We have a lot of fun. So we're right here in the middle of the art entertainment section, and the place is really being rebuilt fabulously. A lot of beautiful people here, and so everybody's welcome. So getting back down over here with Mr. Cody Griffith and Mr. Josh Seek of JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. We're going to talk and see how their service can help you, what made them into the men that they are today, and get a chance to find about, I understand that Josh and his father had a relationship that helped build this business, and it's some wonderful things here that we just want to open up and get a chance to introduce them, and you get a chance to know them and their business. And at the same time, we're going to give out some contact numbers so you can follow and find out how they can possibly help you with your roofing. And believe me, they already started helping me with mine, and I'm going to get a chance to tell you how that happens. And just put Josh on the fire right now, and let's get him talking. So, what got you and your family in this business?
Well, growing up in Long Island, New York, my father was a stockbroker. And my dad always taught me as a kid to work smarter, not harder. And he's drilled that into my brain for years. Being as a kid going to work with my dad was the best because he taught me how to be a salesman, and not only be a salesman but be a good one. I started off selling Kirby vacuums door to door for 2 years. I was #1 out of 50 countries. Kirby's a huge company. They sent me to Scottsdale, Arizona for a whole week paid for at a resort. I outsold everybody there for 2 years because I really believed in helping people and my product. And what we do is we deal with insurance companies. People pay insurance for years and years and years, and they never get anything out of them. That's why I love my job so much, because I can help them with their home, the biggest purchase of their life. Whenever there's storms, catastrophic storm in Ohio, the insurance companies by law can't raise your rates or drop you if you file a claim under that storm date. So what I do for the folks is I pretty much work I provide a service. I represent them to their insurance company. If there's enough damage on their roof, we'll get them a roof, and if not...
Well, see, I'm going to jump in here for a moment because, I own investment properties as well. And when I first purchased my insurance properties, my property, there was a storm. And I just went by, accepting the act of God and picking up shingles, man. And what you're saying to me is that I should have given you or a company like you a call because the wind actually destroyed my roof.
Absolutely. The insurance companies, and not to, badmouth them in any way, but they're not in the business of writing checks. They don't want to let their customers know whenever there's a catastrophic storm that by law they can't raise their rates. It's just like if a big tornado came through here and started, messing your roofs up and stuff like that, but they have to pay for it.
Right.
And, if you try to do it yourself, they're going to try to, repair the roof. But if you have a guy like me or Cody, the insurance claim specialist representing you to your insurance company, you got a lot better chance of getting it approved.
Well, as we go on with our show here, I want us to be open because I think you're going to enlighten us exactly what the average person should or should not be doing. Because, let's face it, I wanted my roof fixed. I had no idea. I should have gone to the insurance company and put in a claim. And also, if the roof leaked, I probably would have been just as happy if they would have just took a little patch and patched it up. I don't think that's something that you guys do, is it?
Yeah, we do patchwork as well.
No, but I'm saying if you got an insurance claim.
But if you have an insurance claim, we're going to try to not only get your roof bought, we're going to try to get your gutters, your siding, whatever's damaged from that storm. We want you to get as much as you can out of them.
See, that's why I'm pulling this out of you. I want that information.
It's a win-win. If the more work you get done, the happier we are because our company gets to do the work.
Oh, wow.
And, we do it for the insurance proceeds, which means whatever they write the check for is what we do it for. Whatever they think is fair to pay us to do it is what we do it for. We don't add any more money onto it or anything like that.
But you get paid from the insurance company.
Correct.
So what you're saying to me, there are a lot of people out here right now that have possibility of claims on their property. They never even bother to consider even taking a look at it.
Exactly. What I'm saying to you is also, just because you don't have missing shingles doesn't mean you don't have storm damage. Okay. A lot of people think because they don't have missing shingles that there's a storm damage on their roof. You can't see from the ground. A lot of times you have to, like I said, we get free roof inspections as well. So a lot of times you got to get up there and look. There could be hail dings on there. The most common wind damage is a creased shingle, which means the shingle gets blown back and it gets laid back down and the seal gets broken. That's where your water comes in.
Right.
The seal's broken and the shingles fracture. And it lays back down. No, because it lays back down and they can't tell.
Wow. So what are some of the signs that they should be paying it? The average person should pay it.
Well, if it's a creased shingle, you really can't see it from the ground. But 90% of your 3-tab roofs, which are the flat roofs that don't look dimensional, have storm damage on them. I mean, a lot of them do. Now, I'm not saying all, but most of them do, and you can't tell because you can't see it from the street.
So what would you say after big storm overall, you should kind of like, if you can't get to a window and look up, you should send somebody to go up there and take a look?
Give me a call, yep.
It's just that simple.
Yep.
I feel kind of ignorant here. I feel like I've cheated myself. I mean, you're a real pleasant guy, intelligent, bright. You seem like you really know your product. I'm saying, where you been? I needed you guys 2-3 years ago. Anyway, as we move on, I want you guys to get a pen and paper. I want to give your telephone number to the people.
Okay.
And I want them to be ready because I want them to support your business and give you an opportunity to find out whether or not they can get a new roof or not because they maybe do a new roof. So I'm gonna give out the name and telephone number and of JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters, and their telephone number is 513-857-9835. I'm going to repeat that again for all you people who weren't ready. 513-857-9835. We're going to continue our show here, and we're going to just talk it up and get a chance to go into not just the company, but also get a chance to meet Josh and see the character that he brings to the table, and whether or not you guys should make that call and let him take a look at your roof. All right, but he just shared some information with me that I should have had him around about 2-3 years ago when I was walking around my house after the storm picking up shingles. I still haven't fixed that yet. So I'm happy to meet you, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. We do free roof inspections, like I said, and the process is, if the insurance company doesn't pay for your roof, we don't charge you anything. It's no harm, no foul. So we're not going to ask you for money up front. We're going to give you a free roof inspection, give you our opinion of if we think you guys can get approved. And if they approve it, great, we'll do the work. And if not, no harm, no foul. We're part as friends.
Well, a person may want to pay on their own.
Yeah, if they want to pay for themselves, but which is fine. We do that too. But we want to try to avoid that at all costs.
I'm sure. Well, so far it seems like you offer a very warranted service, and I'm going to allow you to give some instances of some of the situations you've been in that you've been able to see with the insurance companies, and where you did have or did not have claims, and what were some of the premises. And I'm glad we have your claim specialist with us today, Mr. Cody. Maybe he can back us up here.
Well, another thing he forgot to mention, another thing we like to do for the homeowners is we upgrade you to dimensional shingle, lifetime warranty.
Well, I want you to know, I am a genius, but I don't know what dimensional shingles are.
Okay, dimensional shingle is, like I said, 3-tab. They say it's a 15 to 20 year shingle, but really it's shot about after 10 years. The insurance company is only going to pay for what you have up there. So if you have a 3-tab shingle, which isn't a lifetime shingle.
Now we say 3-tab, you mean like 3 sections?
No, 3-tab is like the flat shingle.
Okay, with the rough side and the back part is smooth and it has like a little black tar.
Right. And what we do is, for another benefit we do as a company, is we go ahead and upgrade you to a lifetime shingle. Even though it costs us more as a company to do that, because the insurance company is only going to pay for what you have up on your roof, we go ahead and give you a lifetime warranty shingle by the manufacturer.
Now let me back up and see if I understand a lifetime warranty shingle. See, when I get lifetime brake pads, and the brake pads wear down, I proudly walk back up to AutoZone or whatever that company is with my old brake pad, and they give me a new set of brake pads for nothing. So how does that normally work?
Well, like I said, you contact the manufacturer, which is usually Owens Corning is what we use. If there's any problem with the shingles, you call them and they replace it for you.
But what about taking the shingles off and putting the new ones on? Who pays for that?
Well, they would obviously have to pay for the homeowner. Correct.
Okay, so you get the hardware replaced, but you're responsible for the removal and the labor and the installation. Well, that makes sense. It's not like they're going to come out and change my brake pad.
Right.
I mean, I tried, though.
Right.
But anyway, I want you to know we are about to take a station break, so I don't want you guys to get upset. But when we come back, we're going to listen some more to see how these guys have helped, do help, and will be possibly even helping some of you listeners there. And we're going to take a pause for the cars, and we'll be right back. This is Joe Banks with LivIN the Dream. We'll see you on the other side.
Thanks for listening. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Adoring Hearts Home Care is Cincinnati's top choice for affordable quality senior and disability home care. Online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com. Your top choice for affordable quality care.
Adoring Hearts Home Care serves the needs of the greater Cincinnati area and the northern Kentucky area, giving quality and affordable care to all seniors, children, and the disabled. We love to help. If you'd like to know more about our service, feel free to visit us online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We're a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com. And we're back. This is Joe Banks with LivIN the Dream on WCVG 1320 AM, and we're here today with JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters with Josh Seek and his sidekick here, his claim specialist, Mr. Cody Griffith, and they've really shaken me up today. They showed me how they could save me a whole lot of money. I got quite a few investment properties, and I told them I've been around here picking up shingles after the storm, and they said I should have gave them a call. I'm like, where have you guys been?
Busy working, man.
Very good. Well, I want you to know these are real nice gentlemen, and we're going to go back in a little bit. Now, I want to find out, your dad got started in Long Island. Did he bring you guys straight to Ohio, or did you stop at a few places along the way?
No, we came straight to Ohio. Long Island, New York is a very expensive place to live. My dad's Cape Cod house, he bought for $102,000 back in the 90s. And, it's an 1,800 square foot house, which isn't big at all. And he ended up selling it for $495,000.
That's what I'm talking about.
And bought a house out here to give us an opportunity to be able to buy a home because New York is just way too expensive.
They say the average house now in the city is $2 million.
Yep.
Wow.
It's expensive.
It is. I'd love to change their shingles, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Ooh, man. But you're back here in Ohio. Your dad's running the business, and I guess you're learning quite a few things. You probably had you doing a lot of the grunt work, right?
Yeah. Well, we don't do the labor. We do have crews that do that.
Okay.
We what we do is we deal with the insurance companies and make sure they pay for the roof.
Okay.
But yeah, I have to inspect all the roofs and do stuff like that. But my dad had his business from 2010 to 12. We did over 300 roofs in 2 years.
300.
Over 300 roofs in 2 years. Yeah.
That's super cool.
I have references and people you can call to ask them, how I treated them. And also, the reason why he shut it down in 2012 because he's had Lyme disease for 30 years, real bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's okay now, but he's just getting too old to deal with the business kind of thing. He's wanting to retire. He's going to be 60-something years old, and so I went into business for myself, and along with my dad's help. And
so you continue the legacy.
Correct.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we do about living the dream. It's all about the legacy, man. Everybody comes from somewhere. Everybody's on their way somewhere. And it's really good if you're able to have a connection with a family member, picking up a business, an idea, or a skill, and be able to build on that. That's a wonderful thing, I remember I lived in Israel one time and I bought a rubber factory. Well, actually it wasn't a rubber factory. It was actually machines that were used for injection molding and pressing melamine, which is like a cups and plates in the military or in school you drop, they don't break. That stuff, that's not plastic. It's called melamine. And those presses that press melamine also press rubber. And I came up with a crazy idea when I lived in Israel that I could make a rubber brick and put some of that desert sand in Israel inside the rubber brick. So I created a flexible rubber brick. I don't know how intelligent it was, but ever since we got into the recycling, you find out, you see in the households now, you have recycled rubbers for your kids to play on inside, outside on the patio, so something caught on. Mm-hmm. It's all rubber garbage, But the idea is being able to take an idea and work it, whatever it is, do your best to work it. So we all come from somewhere. We all got a crazy idea, You should be able to live that out and let's see where it can go. But it seems like you haven't done too bad for yourself. In business, oftentimes, a lot of people have to go door knocking and try and squeeze the client for some money. But in this instance, you get a chance to shake the client's hands and you get to squeeze the insurance company.
Exactly.
We can do this together.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. I have a friend that's in New York, actually, got into the business of, what do you call it, when a house burns down and then they restore, restoration.
Yes.
Oh, wow. He took on 2 franchises for a particular area. He told me last year he did $5 million. Of course, I was going to ask him if he could, loan me some money. But overall, it seems like it's a great business when you're dealing with insurance companies because, one, I don't think you can fake those claims. And if you're going to be around a company like yourself, you have a good name, you're doing good work for people. All jokes aside, you have to be very serious and focused, and there's you got to offer great service, but you still to be around. So it seems like your business is growing.
Yes, sir.
So, what are some of your projections for this year?
Well, I'd like to get some more salespeople, of course.
Okay.
But I project I'd like to do 150 roofs for the year.
Well, I hope you guys are listening. You said you're looking for salespeople.
Yep.
And they don't do a lot of the grunt work, so they bring the sales in. So
exactly.
When I get that pen and paper, so when I get that number out, you guys may want to be giving Josh a call.
Yep.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be doing pretty good, so I'm glad I got your number because if I need to borrow some money, I got your number. Good. Well, it's a wonderful thing, man, to have a great business, especially today when a lot of businesses are going topsy-turvy. Would you consider your business recession-proof?
Absolutely. There's always going to be bad weather. and it's only going to get worse.
You said that like you're convicted.
Every year the weather gets worse and worse.
It is, seeming so.
And there's always going to be people that need their roof done, no matter what.
And you got to pay home insurance, right?
Exactly.
And you have it already, right?
Right.
In most cases, what are the statistics on people not using their home insurance or not realizing it?
Astronomical.
Right. So
because they think that their agent's going to cancel them or raise their rates if they file a claim, which their agent 90% of the time isn't on their side. He doesn't want you to file a claim because he gets docked for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He doesn't want to cost his company that he works for money.
Okay. But in this situation, you're not punished. It's like driving and having a claim with Geico and a rock comes off the ground and breaks your windshield. And I didn't realize that Geico doesn't hold any claims against you, and they fix your window. 1, 2, 3, and you don't even realize you drive around with a broken glass window, don't realize you could have had it fixed and not be penalized by using your insurance. So basically, you work somewhat the same way.
Exactly. The process is real cut and dry. We come, we give you a roof inspection, we document the damage, we go ahead and get you signed up, we call the claim in. Within 48 hours, they'll call with an adjuster's name and phone number, they'll call the homeowner. And they'll say, okay, here's the adjuster's name, or the adjuster himself will call and say, hey, I'm going to be out there at this day and time. At that point, the homeowner would call me and say, hey, Josh, come out at Thursday at 12 o'clock. The adjuster's going to be there. And I'll meet the adjuster. I'm going to go through the whole process with him, get up on the roof, show him the damage, and take it from there.
So now when the adjuster says, okay, whatever the price is, you send out, have your crew come out, they strip the roof?
To the wood, yes.
To the wood, and if there's any repairs that needs to take place to the wood,
we give them 3 sheets for free, which usually covers 90% of people. A lot of times you could tell if a roof has bad wood from the ground. It'll be like a big wave.
Right.
But we give our customers 3 sheets for free. We don't charge them for the wood. Now, if the whole roof has to be replaced, I'd only charge you for the hardware and the labor. I wouldn't try to make money on anybody doing that.
But the bottom line is insurance company covers you for everything.
Doesn't cover the wood, no.
Well, okay, but for the most part.
Yeah, it covers everything. It'll cover the shingles, everything.
And the wood.
No, it doesn't cover the wood.
Who pays for the wood then?
Usually 90% of the time you don't need to replace the wood. You don't have to replace it.
Well, what happens, just like when we watch in these comedies, like with Charlie Chaplin, you come, the whole roof is gone. I mean, what happens now? I want to know, man.
Oh, yeah, like if a tornado came and blew the wood. Roof. Yeah, of course, they would replace it then.
Okay, because I don't want you to just give me the shingles when I need the wood, too.
Right, no. No, they would replace it then, of course.
Of course, so that comes down, the insurance company.
Correct.
Allows that claim and they write your check. How long does this whole process take?
Well, let's say we call in the claim on a Wednesday. By the end of that week, we'll have an adjuster meeting. We'll say, okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and pay for the roof. Sometimes they cut a check on the spot. Sometimes they mail it out. So 3 weeks tops.
That's 3 weeks top done or
done
paid?
Done. Yeah.
I want you to hear, guys. You heard what he said.
The people think the process takes a lot longer. It doesn't. Mm-hmm. If we file a claim Wednesday, by next Wednesday, you'll have the roof will be done usually.
Okay, now I want to dig a little bit harder here because man, you thought it looked like diamonds and dollar signs to me. Are we just talking roofs? Are we also talking gutters? Are we also talking siding? Talk to me, baby. Make me feel better than I already feel.
If we show up to your house and you want us to give you a roof inspection and your siding's blown off, we're going to get the insurance company to pay for the siding.
And what about the gutters?
Gutters as well.
You got to have gutters, man.
Right.
I want you to talk it up.
Interior damage.
Interior damage, we do that too. If there's water spots on your ceiling, we're going to get the insurance company to pay for that. I had a lady out in Trenton. The claim started at $6,000. I got a roof paid for. By the time I was done, it was at $27,000. I got her new garage door because of the wind damage. I got her new barbecue grill. I got her new fence. New hot tub cover. New outdoor furniture because it got damaged.
Wow. Now I want you guys to hold on. I'm going to give you the number before we take off. We're about to take a station break going into this. And I want to give you guys, before you take off, we're talking JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. His number is 513-857-9835. 513-857-9835. And I think you ought to give them a call. Let them consider coming on out and giving you a free estimate, taking a look at your shingles and your roof, baby.
Not only that, we also offer awesome referral programs. So not only if I'm going to get you a roof next to nothing, I'll give you $250 for each referral you give me.
I want you all to call in and claim Joe Banks' name. But all jokes aside, we're about to take a station break. We're going to come back on the other side and talk a little bit more with Josh and Cody at JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. And this is Joe Banks of LivIN the Dream, 1320 AM. This is a roof alert. Is your roof leaking? Don't wait until it's too late. JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters has got you covered. They are insurance specialists in roofing repair. And a new roof is a large financial investment. And at JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters, they know roofs. They have over 30 years of experience and a great reputation, and they are licensed and bonded. Let them do a free roof inspection for you. And if you have any roof damage or storm-related repairs, they will find it. They are a full-service company that will find your problem, contact your home insurance company, make the calls, process your claim, and do the best to have your insurance company pay for the roofing repair. Call them. Give them a chance to see if you and your home may qualify. The service is free. So call 513-857-9835, 513-857-9835, and remember, the inspection is free. And this is Joe Banks with LivIN the Dream, and we're back. Again, we're here with Josh Seek and Cody Griffith at JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. Now, where did we leave off at now? I think we were talking about the process.
Correct.
And some of the benefits that people have by allowing you to come on in and take a look and see what happens to the roof after the storm. And I think we started going into the process of the timing, that it can take up to around total 3-week finish from the inception, looking, meeting with the meeting with the inspectors, insurance inspectors, getting it underwritten and getting the payment out, and your guys getting the work being completed from beginning to end.
Correct. A lot of times it could take a lot sooner than 3 weeks. I just said that to be safe. Like I said, sometimes when we file a claim, depending on the insurance company, they can come out within 2 or 3 days and write a check on the spot, and we could have your roof built that very next day.
Now, who's the check normally written out to?
It's written out to the homeowner.
Okay. And what do the homeowners,
what they do is they deposit that check into their checking account, and they would write us a check for the same amount. This is how it usually works. The insurance company, obviously, they want to make sure the work gets done, so they write 2 checks. Let's say we get $8,000 for the roof. They'll give us about 4 up front for labor and materials, which of course as a company we'd have to come out a couple extra $1,000 to get the job done. And then once we file what's called a certificate of completion with the insurance company and they make sure the work is done, they've released the rest of the funds to the homeowner. So it really just wants to keep honest people honest. They want to make sure the job gets done.
So they send out another inspector to inspect your work?
They'll call the homeowner and ask if the roof got done or the roof got built so they can release the rest of the funds.
Okay, so it's just that simple.
Correct.
All right, now I got Cody over here getting kind of quiet. I don't want him to think that we're ignoring him. So I want to get a chance to give Cody opportunity for some spectacular claim special situations he's been through where he probably had to punch out a few of these insurance guys to act right. Come on, so how does this work, Cody? I mean, is your job a difficult one, or are you just drinking wine and enjoying the juice, man? What is it?
No, it's not too bad. I mean, we like to help people, and that's what we're here to do. I know most of the time the insurance company, they work with us. I mean, they see the damage. They want to take care of the homeowners too. When they see the damage up there, obviously, they want to help them out.
Or do they go scratching their head like, I don't know, we probably don't want to give you this money and maybe you can do it cheaper, or do they try and talk it down?
No, they don't do that because we're there to represent you. So they know that there's somebody up there with them that knows what they're talking about as well. So they can't just go up there and say, oh, well, no, there's not storm damage here, because we're there to represent you and we point everything out to them.
Okay, well, look, I want to give you guys a chance to lay the groundwork. This is not an infomercial. We're talking like we do like any other show. But if you had to speak to the average person out there that doesn't understand that they have this benefit, what would you have to say? What would you say to them? You know, in most cases, what you normally do find that you're able to help. Because I think you said to me when we were talking earlier that 95% of the time you're able to get the claims through. Right?
Right.
I mean, am I making this up, or is that something you
No,
said?
usually, like I said, a lot of people don't know they have storm damage. Because let me ask you this: when's the last time you really looked at your roof? It's not something you look at every day.
That's right.
So 95% of the people out there, they don't pay attention to their roof. They really don't, unless it comes off.
So what would you tell the average person? We're sitting down having a couple of drinks. You want to be honest with me, man? Come on, man. So let me check your roof. You know, because you'd be surprised. You know, I mean,
Right, what I would tell them is, I would say, you know, just because you don't have missing shingles doesn't mean you don't have storm damage. The shingle could get blown back and get laid back down, and the seal could be broke. There could be hail damage up there that you don't know about because you can't see it from the ground, obviously. And, you know, we all know that a lot of homeowners, they don't get up on their roof. It's dangerous.
Now, what happens also with aging? Because, you know, oftentimes, I paid $140,000 for this house. Man, I'm expecting that thing to last forever. But the reality is, it doesn't. So you have a life expectancy on any roof that exists. So if you have a roof that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 years old, and a storm comes through, does the insurance company ever say, hey, this is an old roof, man? Come on, we're not fixing
I mean, yeah, if it's like 60 years old and there's no ventilation up there, and you can just tell that the shingles were damaged from the storm, but as well as they're brittle because there's no ventilation or it's improper installation or something like that, you know, they're obviously not gonna pay for the roof.
Right.
But life expectancy of a roof is usually, if you have a dimensional shingle, 40 years.
That long?
Yeah, dimensional. That's why I said. That's why we put them on for a customer.
40 years.
It's a free upgrade. They withhold 130 mile an hour winds. It's a way better shingle than the 310 that the insurance company's going to pay for. But we go ahead as a company and upgrade you to the dimensional. It's a way better shingle.
Cody, take a moment. Give your company name and your telephone, how you can be reached.
Company name is JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. My phone number is 513-857-9835. Let me come out and give you a free roof inspection. If we get you approved, we get you approved. And refer me to some folks you know after you're happy and the job is done, after I take care of you. And I'll give you $250 for each referral you give me.
Give your number again, just so people can
513-857-9835.
Now, I have always had interest in real estate, and it's kind of crazy. I was a mortgage broker. You know why they call me a mortgage broker? Because I made people broker.
Right.
But when the mortgage industry fell in 2007, right? Jesus, what it was a mortgage meltdown. Man, I never wanted to see another house in my life because so many people had underwater mortgages, you know. But oftentimes, a lot of the work on homes actually stopped because people feel, I don't have the money, you know, but not even realizing that you have the ability because you have to pay for your insurance. I mean, you can not have insurance, but you don't realize that insurance is there and actually can work for you, but you never think. I mean, most Americans don't abuse insurance. Just
Correct.
Don't. I mean, we watch a lot of TV, you know, we see, you know, super spy movies and all kind of crazy stuff, and somebody's out to rob the insurance company, but for the most part, most people, the average Joe, they're not out to, you know, defame or take anything away, but because of having that spirit and just being decent people, they don't realize, you know, the benefit of what they're paying for. So even myself, I own multiple properties.
Right, you got to protect the biggest purchase of your life, and that's your home.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's there for. You know, we have at least 4 storms a year in Ohio, especially in this area. We're right in the valley.
Right.
So, you know, that's what it's there for, and that's what I'm here for, is to help folks like that and to help me as well make a good living. And
What Josh is saying, guys, is that if you don't make the call, if you're not proactive, if you don't give him the opportunity to come and take a look at your roof, you could be out of a lot of money.
Absolutely.
Because that roof is not cheap.
No, average roof is $6,000 to $10,000 at least.
And doing it this way can cost you nothing.
Well, you're supposed to pay your deductible once the job is done. Everybody's responsible for that, but for $500 to $1,000, for $6,000 to $10,000 worth of work done to your home, and again, that's not due until the job is done.
Right.
Just like when you have a car accident, you go to the body shop, you got to pay them your deductible. Same with us.
Understood.
But there's also ways that we could help you with that. We could give you an advertising allowance for letting us put a yard sign in your yard. Mm-hmm. There's a referral program as well.
Wow. I'm really glad I met you guys.
Me
To be
too.
able to come on the show, and because one of the things that we like to do, we like to offer a benefit to our listening audience. And I want you to know, because of the work going on 75, you got a lot of people that today are sitting in traffic and they're saying, I cannot wait to give this guy a call to find out what he can do on my roof. Because the reality is, there's just a lot of incidentals you just don't think about in life because you're just so busy, just trying to survive and not realizing, I could have had a V8, I could have called JBS. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about this thing here, but there's nothing more important than a roof. I had a property over here, and I'm not going to kid you. It would seem like it was raining more inside the house than it was outside. And I couldn't understand why it was this way. I think some kid actually came and pulled the flashing off. And it was a house that I owned, but I never did any work to it. But I figured it was just a piece of mess. I'll get to it when I get to it. But at that stage, when I'm ready to do some work on the inside of the house, then it dawns on me how important it is to fix this roof. Because you can't even get started doing any work on the inside of the house if the outside is messed up and it's raining inside, right?
Exactly.
So, you guys are important. You're very, very important. So I'm glad that I met you. You're definitely going to look at all of my properties. And
we're glad to be here.
Oh, yeah. I want you to go against those claim folks for me. File me a claim.
No problem.
Because it's not because I'm trying to take advantage of the situation, but if I can get a roof put on that place, and it's because that insurance money drives you crazy. When you own one house or two houses, it doesn't matter that much. $300, $400 here, $500 once a year, okay. But when you own multiple properties and it's time to pay for that insurance, man, you start sweating.
Yeah.
And then you don't get anything out of it.
Exactly.
It's you don't realize it. I'm sure there's a lot of people just don't put in claims. It doesn't even dawn on you. Like you said, how many times you get up there and look at that roof? And if you looked at the roof, you wouldn't know the difference anyway.
No.
Yeah, so you're definitely in a position to help a lot of folks here, man. And I'm really glad to have you on. We're entering now into the last quarter of our show. And we're going to touch on a few things here. Again, with Josh and Cody from JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. This is Joe Banks on WCVG, The Voice, with our show LivIN the Dream, and we'll be right back.
Thanks for listening. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Adoring Hearts Home Care is Cincinnati's top choice for affordable quality senior and disability home care. Online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com. Your top choice for affordable quality care.
Adoring Hearts Home Care serves the needs of the greater Cincinnati area and the northern Kentucky area, giving quality and affordable care to all seniors, children, and the disabled. We'd love to help. If you'd like to know more about our service, feel free to visit us online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We are a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com. And we're back. This is Joe Banks, Living the Dream with WCVG 1320 AM, The Voice, Northern Kentucky and Greater Cincinnati. And man, we had some great information for you guys today from JBS Roofing, Siding and Gutters. I'm glad that we were able to have a talk with them. We're going to have a few moments to wrap up in the last 15 minutes of our show here. I just want to be able to encourage everybody that we had a gentleman by the name of Mr. Regis Sorger set us up with a book, an e-book that I think you all need to. It's called Get Out of Credit Prison. You can go to our website on liv-inthedream.com. Our website is liv-inthedream.com, and see who's on and download that free ebook, Get Out of Credit Prison. Regis, for that, I'd like to also give him a little props. His website is www.regishelp.com. That's REGIS help.com. For those of you that are interested in his services with Legal Shield, and we're very interested in keeping that relationship with him. He's a wonderful gentleman. He's a gentleman that was on with us, telling us all the credit secrets. He's been out in the field for a while. He's about 82 years old, and he's been on the forefront of all the creative ideas, credit-wise, and helping people to maintain themselves. And he's just a wonderful gentleman. We also like to, in the same breath on credit, like to thank Barbara Thompson for her presence on RestoreMyScore.com. RestoreMyScore.com. She's a wonderful person. She's there to help you get your credit in order. And Donna, what is her last name? I've lost my thought. Donna Bauer from the Note Buyer. Yes, www.the-note buyer, Donna Bauer, how to buy and sell notes. And also we have Mr. Dave Coles from, what is the name of his website? He came and helped us and showed how to invest our IRAs and 401ks. Oh, it's freedom401k.com. freedom401k.com. And he helps you be able to structure your IRA and 401 investments where they're tax-free and tax-deferred. And he's just a wonderful gentleman. So in that, we're here again with Mr. Josh Seek, as well as his sidekick, Mr. Cody Griffith. We're in the last part of our show, and we want to be able to wrap things up. And I want you guys to get your pen and get ready to take down this number so that you also can have your roof inspected to see if they can bring services to you. Again, their company is JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters, and they can be reached at 513-857-9835. That's 513-857-9835. And I'd like for you to, again, to touch base on the benefits for people that are referencing business to them as well. Jump in and tell them what your benefit is.
Well, the benefit is you're protecting your biggest purchase of your life, which is your home. You're utilizing your insurance that you've been paying for years and years and years that you never get anything out of. And, as a company, we give you a free upgraded shingle to Dimensional, which is a lifetime shingle, which is a way better shingle. And your home, the value of your home goes up. I think 2% a year just for having a brand new roof on your home as well.
It means a lot.
It's just a great thing. It doesn't cost you anything up front. The only thing you got to pay is your deductible once we get you approved and the job is done. And really, it's a win-win for everybody.
Well, if you even consider selling your house, it's definitely a fine feature that you can say, hey, there's a new roof up there.
Exactly.
And you've already been paying for your insurance, so it's a benefit. Wow. I just can't wait to leave here today and go put that claim in. All these years, I'm not a spring chicken. I always say dumb has its benefit, man. I just reached 60 this year, and I know I don't look a moment over.
Nope.
I know. I still feel 18. But all those years went by, and I did not, all those properties and all that insurance I paid, not once did I ever think of putting in a claim to take a look at my roof. And I have gone by, seen shingles come off my roof under storms. I mean, let's face it, that's just money I've just wasted. Well, better yet, don't say wasted, just overlooked.
Right.
Because it didn't hurt me physically, but...
Well, if you noticed, over the last couple of years, there's been a lot of people getting new roofs. And if you think about it, I'm sure they all didn't pay out of pocket for those. A lot of them is because of the storms that we've been having the past couple of years. If you pay attention while you're driving out there, look, and if you ask, hey, how did you get your new roof? I guarantee you they say, well, this roofing company came out, gave me an inspection, and represented me to my insurance company. Nowadays, it's hard times for a lot of people. They can't afford $6,000 to $10,000 for a roof.
Shucks, when the average American, I hate to tell you the truth, you don't want to find out what average people have in their pockets these days. It's not that easy. They don't have 30 days. Most folks can even last 60 and can be finished. If it took 90, they're done. So basically, if you can come along and provide such a service like this, that's all that they've already realized, that they've already paid for, but they're just not realizing because they didn't know. Man, you're a godsend.
You deserve it. You've been paying insurance. You're paying for the roof because you've been paying insurance for 20 years or 30 years.
Yeah.
So, you deserve a roof.
Yeah. Wow, I'm just glad. I'm looking forward to put this on rerun. I want my commission, man.
Okay.
I'll put my number up. Every time y'all can call my number instead of theirs. Of course, they'll be doing the work, but I just want to make sure I get my piece. But overall, I'm really happy. Now let's talk about different kind of roofs. I mean, I've seen some roofs sometimes that look like rubber that they've rolled out and they blew the edges. What are those?
Yeah, those are called rubber roofs. A lot of commercial buildings have them.
As well?
We do commercial, yeah. But there's not a lot of rubber on residential. There's usually shingles, slate, interlocking.
I got a crazy one for you. I understand, who's that guy putting people in space now? What's his name? He's got a company. He's got solar
panels?
No, not solar panels. They got solar shingles.
Really?
Yeah. What's his name? Tesla Motors.
Tesla.
Oh,
What's his name?
okay.
What's his name?
I don't know. John Tesla?
No,
maybe.
no. He's got this new situation going to Mars and entertaining people going into space.
Really?
Ian Musk.
Never even heard of him.
His name is Ian Musk. He owns Tesla Motors. Right. Ian Musk. That they actually now have shingles that are solar shingles. They cover the whole top of the house. They don't even look like solar panels anymore. Anyway, maybe I'm putting a bug in your ear because you know what, we are moving into
Look
the
into
future.
that.
That's right. You guys will soon have robots.
Have robots doing the work.
Hey, why not now, but that's something you probably need to look into. I saw that in one of these high-tech gadget magazines, and they look quite beautiful, actually. In fact, they were saying the new thing coming forth for the property is that, well, the reason why supposedly he built it, I don't want to get into a big thing about Elon Musk and his car, but supposedly he built the car so he would have an outlet to sell his batteries. But what they've done, they've also now incorporated the batteries into the homes. And one of the things that caused them to have better, bigger battery storage, you got to have roof shingles that are out of solar.
Wow.
I'm not sure if you can afford that, but if I set a relationship with you guys, y'all can go ahead and put a claim in and trade my tar shingles in.
No, I don't think we could do that.
Y'all need to get that in order so you can work it up. I'm putting a bug in you. You never know, right?
Right.
So we can be like Beyonce. We can upgrade you. Good. Well, anyways, the show has been a lot of fun, and I really want you guys. I promise me you'll come back again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and hopefully, this time we're not in the studio. We're here at the Triple Moon Cafe doing this interview. I like Middletown, guys, and Triple Moon Cafe is a very interesting place. You can come sit down and have your coffee and just be at home. I'm not sure if I could do the same thing in Starbucks though, but because people bring their dogs.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't think they had enough courage to bring the cats, but they've been walking the dogs. And it's a really interesting environment. It's really calm. It's laid back. People enjoy themselves here. The atmosphere is very artsy. They got a real new kind of downtown feel. Things have really changed. It's progressive. You get a chance, once y'all be nosy, come up here in Middletown, stick your nose in here. It's Triple Moon Coffee Company. I think you'll like the environment. They got the Broad Street Bash going up here. It's just a lot of things going here in Middletown. I like the place. They got a lot of nice restaurants, seafood place, steakhouse, sit down and have a bunch of drinks and feel good with a warm atmosphere. And bring some new business activity as well. At least I want y'all to know we're pushing it. We're going to have Josh and his boys. Going to be a whole bunch of new roofs up here.
Yep.
And it's been a lot of fun. So, again, I'd like to thank you guys for coming in on the show today. And I'm definitely going to ask you to come back again.
Absolutely.
And hopefully, so next time we make sure that we do this live. You can call into the station, answer some questions, and get some names and numbers so that you can follow through. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to call in, and we're about to close out soon. I want you to give your company name and contact number again so we can probably follow up.
Josh Seek with JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters. Phone number is 513-857-9835. Again, it's 513-857-9835. Give us a call for your free roof inspection.
And also, you got to have a man over here, Cody, his special sidekick, to say farewell. So he's been kind of quiet. Don't want y'all to think he's not there.
Well, thanks for having us.
Good. He's a humble man.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is Joe Banks and Living the Dream, 1320 AM on The Voice at Northern Kentucky and Greater Cincinnati. And we're going to look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. It's been fun, and we'll see you then on the other side. Joe Banks, take care. Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We are a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com.
Thanks for listening. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Adoring Hearts Home Care is Cincinnati's top choice for affordable quality senior and disability home care. Online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com. Your top choice for affordable quality care.
Adoring Hearts Home Care serves the needs of the greater Cincinnati area and the northern Kentucky area, giving quality and affordable care to all seniors, children, and the disabled. We'd love to help. If you'd like to know more about our service, feel free to visit us online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com.
Thanks
Thank you for listening. You've been listening to Live in the Dream on 1320 AM, WCVG, The Voice. We've discussed health and wellness and those who have already been there. Drop us a line at lnthedrm@gmail.com or visit us at liveinthedream.com. That's live-in-thedream.com. live-intedream.com. This has been powered by Adoring Hearts Home Care, your number one choice for quality home care in Cincinnati. That's www.adoringheartshomecare.com. See you next time.